mad.
Oh, everyone's moving mad. I love it.
Like he is.
Right, okay, we're on. Alright, banger. Welcome
Hello.
to Podcaster Central, episode 3. Today we've got a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Ayresie. Most of you probably already know me. I'm a streamer from the southwest in England. Been streaming for like 8 months now, and yeah, that's
Popping
everything
off.
you really need to know about me, man.
Beast.
Well.
Absolute beast. So basically, all we're going to do today is just ask you a couple questions about like your story, basically, and how you got into like the whole streaming bit. And we might talk about like how, I don't know, like your inspiration to like streaming, that sort of stuff. So I mean, Harry, do you want to start off or whatever?
I mean, before we get into that, Ed, do you want to just explain how you know Ezzy and how you like met him at all?
Sure. So basically,
I don't know that story.
I'm pretty sure I actually met you, Ezzy, through the Caramel Gamers chat.
Yeah, I think it's mostly through Avidity, you know.
Yeah,
I think I first found out about you through Avidity because I didn't know you that well through. I think when I first met you, it was like through because I think Caramel was doing customs at the time. You never really did any Fortnite stuff. You're mostly a streamer, so I don't think any of the Avidity boys really knew much of you, just because of like you never really did the customs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I think I started streaming because I started off in Avidity as like a Fortnite player, and then I think I started streaming. We started to get to know each other a bit better, and it just went from there, really, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Have you played a lot of games together, or is it more just a mutual sort of?
We've played a couple games. I mean, it's never been like a mainstream thing as it. It's just kind of like been on and off. But I mean, we hop into each other's streams and that sort of stuff. So, but I mean, when we were in like Avidity, like all together, it was like, we would just play a couple games together or whatever. But I was more of like a content creator for Avidity when it came around. So I mean, is what it is.
It was during Fortnite where you guys met.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Based around that time.
So you say you've been streaming for 8 months, was it?
I've been streaming. I think it's been about like between like 8 to 10 months. I'm not really sure how long because I used to stream back in like 2018. Like I think like when you just have them streams, we just start up, don't really care whatever's happening. If you stream looks like shit, looks like shit in it. But then I started to fully take it seriously after Caramel kind of inspired me mostly. And when I joined Avidity, I had support from all of them boys. So it's it's a bit easier then, I had the support of people that kind of motivated me a bit, So yeah.
And how did you actually like get into like the streaming properly? Was it just through the Caramel Gamer, do you think?
Literally, the two main people that inspired me was like Caramel and Simsy. Those are the main two people. So I always remember I said to Caramel before, I was like, I kind of want to start streaming. And I always remember he's like, yeah, you'd be a great streamer. And that kind of stuck with me for like since now really. And I've kind of always been inspired since then really, and just put all my effort into it, and it's really working out for the best.
Yeah,
nice.
And definitely.
Do you only know Caramel through gaming, or do you know him on like a personal level, or is it only through?
I literally met him through Fortnite customs. I searched up on Twitch Fortnite customs, and I came across Caramel. Well, I came across Simsy first actually, and then we came across Caramel, and that's literally how I met him. And now me and Caramel have become like really good friends.
That's a pretty cool story to sort of motivate you to go into full-time streaming. Is that a full-time thing, would you say?
Yeah, that's what I do full-time at the moment. That's how I make my money. And
all the grind, man. All the grind. Literally, I mean, taking it back to when you were talking about all the Avidity lads like supporting you, it's like it was actually kind of fun to be like part of a team of like streamers, especially because most of the people who were in Avidity actually streamed and or did YouTube in either way. So it was like to get support off all of them as well and be able to like host and raid each other was actually like dead fun and like really
Avidity was so fun, man. It's just being part of a team like that. We're all like brothers really, innit? It was like a different team to any team that I've been in. Everyone was friends. Like I've literally met some of my best friends through Avidity. So it's kind of crazy, man.
Is that not still going anymore? Avidity?
Nice.
No,
I think
it ended.
What, like 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
It was purely because Caramel joined a different team, didn't he? He joined. Was it 21K?
Yeah.
Or was it Radiant? I couldn't remember which one.
It was 21K. It was 21K.
Yeah, so he joined a team called 21K.
Yeah.
And then he kind of was just like, I don't really have enough time to like do both.
Yeah.
So we were just like, right, okay, sound, whatever.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
Still
like you
went.
say, it sounds like it's a shame, but you've all progressed from
Yeah, we're all
that.
still friends and stuff. Like literally, all the Avidity boys we still support each other. Like
Yeah,
in a way, it's like nothing has changed. It's just the name has been
there's
taken
no
away.
team,
And
yeah.
it's like
yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
at one point, I don't know if you got told about this, Eddie, but I think they were thinking of like reintroducing Avidity
yeah.
at
Like,
some
a few
point. It
weeks
was
ago,
like a couple of weeks. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks
Yeah.
ago.
It was Barry B Summers.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he was.
So that-
I don't think
F in the chat.
Yeah,
with
big F in the chat.
Avidity. It was a good time though. I mean, like, it is what it is, really. Everyone kind of moves on, does their own thing at that point.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of go with it, don't you? So
Do you think you'd want to join a team in the future, or do you like how are you in a team at the moment, or are you?
Nah, I was in Avidity and then I left. Obviously that happened, and then it was like 3 months, and then I joined 21K, which was eventful. I'll just keep that for now. And then I left 21K, and I joined a team called Aero, like a month ago. And then I got kicked like 2 weeks ago. So at the moment I'm just going solo.
it's just
so,
a shambles. Your team
it
experience is a
So I'm
shambles.
literally not joining any team until I know it's 100% right, because the past 2 times it's been a mazza. So,
I mean, in all fairness, sometimes joining it can be a positive and a negative joining the team. Not that I'd have a lot of experience myself, but especially speaking to Ed in regards to it, like you get the support, like you were saying, from like Caramel and Ed and everyone that you met on Avidity.
Yeah.
But then it's also, you can feel that you might get a bit of restriction from like spanning out from that. I don't know if you feel.
I mean, one of the main, like, being in the teams, like, one of the main reasons I think being good in teams, you support each other, like, they're your main people to raid, main people to host. Those are the people that you mainly support, obviously, other than your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons I did get kicked from that team was not being active in a chat. Like, I was doing everything else. I was making, like, a Google Drive folder with them. So, I think it was just a bit of a stupid reason, I think being part of a team is just supporting people and shit like that. That's what I think the main things are getting in a team,
100%.
So, yeah.
I mean, when it comes to like being active in the chat, I feel like teams kind of are desperate for you to be active in like the Instagram chats or the Snapchat chats or whatever you have. But then when it comes to like, even if you're uploading like daily on YouTube or streaming daily on Twitch, they still expect you to be like talking in the chat, when actually like you could be talking to people in your chat, like personal chat on Twitch or whatever. But the owners don't see it that way. The owners of teams normally think, all right, this guy's not talking in the personal chat. We don't want him here anymore. He's obviously not helping anyone.
Yeah, I feel like if you want to join a team, like if I were to start a team or something, like if someone wasn't active in the chat but were active on all social medias and saying the name of our team, then I wouldn't care,
Yeah, still promoting the team as a whole.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, obviously, it'd be nice if they did like talk in the chat every now and then, just said like, "Hey, what's up?" But
yeah,
I mean, you can't
every now and then
sort of force everyone
to weeks and stuff and
yeah,
shit like that. Yeah.
I mean, I've had like my bad experience with like teams very recently. Actually, Harry knows this, but so I recently joined a team called Refactor, basically, and at the time I was like, this could be like a great decision for me because they were quite big. I think they had like 1K followers on Instagram, and when I joined, everyone was like, oh, buzzing, like everyone's being dead happy or whatever. And then, I mean, long story short.
Long story short,
right? It kind of went downhill because we started finding out stuff about like certain members doing stuff that they shouldn't be, and when the members say something bad about like the owners or the team members, apparently automatically they're already like the bad guy.
Yeah.
Which then kind of makes it feel like you can't have a say in anything. So then I just kind of was like, yeah, I'm not being part of this team. So bye. See you in a bit.
Yeah, you all got to come to a mutual agreement, really, innit? Like, you can't all do what you want to do, Like, it's, the leaders are there for a reason as well, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, true. I mean, even then, it's literally like contrasting opinions, isn't it, at some point?
Yeah.
It's like the owners could think one thing, and like because their like status is so much higher than like a content creator, they can just be like, right, we're dropping you out the team because you're saying
one thing with
about
21K, the owner. I ain't gonna say nothing, but it's nothing was happening. The owner, the leader wasn't really doing anything. So that's one of the main reasons I left. It's like you gotta keep.
You gotta have structure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got you got to do something with your team if you want it to succeed. And that guy wasn't doing anything with it. So obviously, because when you join a team, you got to kind of see how it's going to benefit you. Because obviously you want it to benefit them and benefit you. And realistically, it's a bit of an awkward like situation being like under my size because there's not much that can benefit me and benefit other people. So at the moment, I ain't stressing about teams. No one should stress about teams, especially if you're a streamer. Like it ain't needed. It's just something that's like a little bit of a bonus sometimes.
So Olaf has just said in the chat, actually, he made a good point. He said join a team, like, as you've just said, Ezzy, you just said join a team that isn't like a well-established team. Basically, is kind of pointless considering we're all like such a big community. So obviously your chats, like Barry's, like we all kind of like help each other in some sort of way.
100%.
So it's kind of like when you join a team, it's like, right, okay, cool. You get their name, and you might attract like a few of the people from like their already existing audience. Like the real thing comes down from like friends over the platform being like, sound right. We're gonna rate this guy or host this guy. Get all the viewers in and just to support each other, really. That's how it goes.
Yeah, realistically, like the only thing I have benefited from teams is just like I haven't benefited at all really on Twitch from the teams I've joined. It's mostly been like Twitter and Instagram is where I've when people like retweet my stuff and shit like that. But like joining any team that hasn't benefited me on my Twitch whatsoever. So
fair enough. I mean, I guess in some ways it comes down to also like what type of games you play. Because if you're in a team and then you're in a chat that's like full of Fortnite players, for example, and you play League of Legends, those people are probably not going to come and support you because they don't have a clue what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
Like how to play the game or any of this stuff. So it's like,
unless you happened to you recently, Ed? Just because obviously you play a massive variety of different games that require completely opposite skills. What I mean? Like from Warzone to League of Legends. Like, do you feel that happens to you? Do you feel like the same people hop in are still as active, or?
Well, not really. I mean, in a way, if people like you for who you are, it doesn't matter what game you play.
Yeah.
It's like, for example, like Ezzy, you play like horror games and stuff, but you also play like Valorant. You still play Fortnite. It's like
all your people around a variety of games,
isn't it? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to do as well. Trying to follow in your footsteps. I think kind of copying you at this point.
What you don't want to happen is, I've heard a lot of streamers sort of get into this situation. Is they play one game, say they just played Warzone, and then they get big playing Warzone or something, and then they switch to another game. All the people who've just followed him from playing Warzone, they all get angry. It's like, oh, why have you switched game? This game made you massive. Why have you done that? Why have you done that? So the things that you're doing by playing multiple games, getting a fan base from loads of different games, actually helps you so much, because it doesn't mean the chat's going to come in one day and you're playing Valorant and they're like, oh, what's this? We wanted Fortnite kind of thing. Like, we expected Fortnite, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's definitely there.
Kind of like Caramel back in like summer, he used to do Fortnite customs and stuff, and he did pretty well in getting out of that. But like doing that kind of stuff, like the viewers are there for the customs. They don't give a fuck about you. You could be be sat in a bathroom with no webcam with the shittest microphone doing absolutely nothing, but it's the customs. Or you could be Caramel, have a really good stream quality and stuff like that. And it literally doesn't matter. People are there for the customs. They don't. It's kind of like me when I did Krunker. A lot of the time, because Krunker's like, I'm very thankful for Krunker though. Like, it definitely helped me grow. Like, they do support their smaller streamers a lot. Like, they have the top 3 streamers are all on their game.
Oh yeah, I saw that when I used to
EU
play.
time was I was normally the top 3, like normally like the 3rd one or something. So I'd get a lot of viewers coming from Krunker stuff, but people were there for Krunker, you know. Like, if I moved to a different game, like I had so many unique viewers every stream just from Krunker, from being on the top 3 things. But like now, after like 3 months of not playing any Krunker, maybe 2 viewers from Krunker that I met from Krunker still come in. But like, to be fair, like I've met some of my main viewers from Krunker, but you know, it doesn't. It's a bit of a sticky one. So if you do want to start streaming, I'd say recommend building it around a variety of games.
Yeah, 100%.
I guess, I mean, in a way, it kind of like works because for I'm going to use Shroud for example, right? I know he's basically like, in my mind, classed as like the best overall gamer in like the
100%.
country or the world in this at this current time, right? But he can obviously play multiple different games because he was originally known for like CS:GO, and then he went to PUBG. And then from there, he's just gone out in loads of different directions, playing like sometimes he even plays like World of Warcraft or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's like all of his viewers don't care because he's always so good at every single game he plays.
Yes, I'm shit at every single game that I play, so I'm thankful for everyone that comes to watch different games because I could be playing a horror game, I don't know what's going on. I'll be playing Fortnite, I'll fucking close my eyes. I'm basically playing like I ain't got a monitor on that. So I'm very thankful of for everyone that follows me around the different games that I play.
Yeah, true. I mean, it is what it is, really. Like, you can't exactly force someone to come into your chat. Like, if you're playing like one game and you switch, you can't exactly say to them, like, you're definitely going to come in my stream. Because if they don't like the game, they're not going to come in, are they?
One thing that I normally say if I had to change, I'd be like, I understand if people don't want to watch this, but a lot could be appreciated. Because, you know, you can't expect anything from anyone. Like, you can't expect someone that's, you know, fucking loves Fortnite but don't play any other game to come then watch you play Valorant or something, you know? I don't think you can expect anything from anyone to watch you. So, you know, I think that's a good mentality to have. Like, if you don't expect anything from anyone, then when the good does happen, then it feels really good, you know? Like,
exactly. Yeah, I mean, when, like, moving on to, like, lurks and stuff, as you just said, I've got kind of mixed feelings about like lurking and all this, just because like Twitch at this time is such a busy platform, and depending on the game you play, depending on how saturated the game is, depends on how many viewers you actually need to get more viewers in. So if someone lurks, right, so you've obviously got more viewers, but you've got less of an active chat. And in some way, I think like sometimes that kind of looks a bit bad.
Yeah, I feel you, but I feel like with especially with games as well, like you'll understand if you see it with other people as well. Like I don't know if you like Only Joey D, like his streams, like he does just chatting a lot, and his chat will be moving like really fast if you're doing just chatting. But as soon as you jump to a game or something, literally most people will go lurk because I don't know, your chat will hardly be active when you play games and stuff. So I don't know. I think lurks are. I kind of feel like you a little bit as well. I know Twitch do as well because Twitch are trying to kind of stop it as well because I know that you have to mute the tab now. You can't mute the stream and stuff to lurk. So it's like, there's ways around it, but I feel like it's nice. It kind of shows that people are there to support you. Like if people don't have money and stuff, and obviously you can't expect anything from anyone, but like lurk's like a nice little thing.
And I mean I fully understand. I fully understand the whole like lurking thing because I do it myself. It's like sometimes to support people I will lurk or whatever. But it's like because it's so easy. Like I could be editing a video that's taking me like 3 hours, and that could be someone's whole stream, and I just leave a Google tab open and just mute the tab, and then it's just like, all right, sound.
Because in some ways, it just feels like you're watching like a YouTube video. Like, because in all fairness, I'm more of a YouTube person than I am Twitch. Like when it comes to like watching it, like I'd more likely be to hop on and open up a YouTube video than I am to open up a Twitch stream. In my own opinion. So I'm not always the type of guy who's going to go in the chat and message saying, hey, how's everything going kind of thing. Unless I like know the person or have had like some sort of relationship with that person. I'm not really much of a type of person, which obviously a lot of streamers won't like because a lot of people like knowing their fan base and growing it around sort of talking to them, which is the main bit with Twitch and which is how you get your following.
I think it's kind of a bit frustrating because the way you grow on Twitch now is like the number of viewers you have. So obviously lurks boost that viewer count, so it puts you in different categories. Because obviously if you scroll all the way down to the bottom or filter it to low to high, you're gonna have loads of people with 0 viewers. Then you get into the 1, 2, 3, like that sort of stage. And like the higher up you are, the more likely you're gonna be seen. And I think I feel like you should hit. I don't know. This is off the spot. You should hit a stage, and then Twitch kind of goes, right, okay, we're gonna put the person with like 20 viewers above the person who has like 3K viewers.
Yeah, I kind of see where you're coming from, I guess, because I don't know if Twitch would ever do that though, because I don't think Twitch don't know, they don't care, but you know, they don't.
I think they more try and promote the bigger streamers and just keep them towards the top. And, I mean,
for them, it's probably going to be a lot better, isn't it? Being like at the top, like, all right, I've worked to 3K viewers, I want to stay at the top now.
Yeah.
So
the best thing that Twitch could probably do is move people higher up based on activity, like in their sort of stream.
Yeah.
Like they could have like you were saying before about lurking and everything like that. Like someone could have 200 viewers and only have 10 people active in the chat. Where say if a streamer had 30 viewers and everyone was active in the chat, that could be boosted more because they've got more of an active sort of stream and everything that's going on. Whether that's really fair or not, but like I said, it's just one of them things that could help the smaller streamers when everyone's more active.
Because there is people that have, like, quite a lot of streams that Viewbot as well. Like you can tell as well. You'll go into their stream and be maybe like 500, 600 viewers, and it's maybe, I don't know. Normally people that do Viewbot, maybe people that have like slowly fallen off or something to keep there, so it won't be obvious. You know?
Yeah.
But that's something as well. And follow bots and shit like that.
Yeah, follower bots seem to be very frustrating and seem to piss people off because I'm pretty sure Caramel got follow botted at one point.
I've been follow botted a lot. I think if I there's a way to remove them, which is good now. But if I hadn't removed any and Twitch removed some as well, I think I should be at about 40,000 followers, which is a bit mad. I should be at like just below 2,000, I think, like 1.5k. But yeah, I've been followed by about 40,000, which is.
So that must be so frustrating though, because you must look at that. You must then that could demotivate you in a way, because you could have like you could be followed by up to like 1 million followers, and you could have 5 viewers in your chat.
Yeah, I knew someone that got followed by the average like 5 years. He got followed by 120,000, I think, which is crazy.
Jesus.
But yeah, the first time they did it, like I don't care. Like I didn't really. Well, the first time I did it, I kind of cared. You know, it kind of like was a bit demotivating, a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But then after a while, I found out a website how to
Remove
like get rid of them, and I was chilling. Like I just laugh it off now if people do it. And the guy that does it as well, I know he does it to so many people. He does it to Joey, he's done it to Caramel, he's done it to Chloe, he's done it to so many people that like it doesn't feel like a personal attack. You know, it literally just feels like something else. Because sometimes that can fuck with you. You know, like I've had my Discord raided. I've been like host botted, I've been chat botted, and it sometimes kind of fucks with you. You know, you put all this effort in, and then people are out to get you like that after putting effort in. And it feels like it's pointless. But then I kind of learned that this guy does it to everyone, and I kind of knew that he kind of just wanted to do it because he wanted to piss people off. He didn't want to do it just because he didn't like me or whatever, you know.
Yeah, true.
Going back to, obviously you were saying how you play a variety of games. This is sort of just an off the cuff sort of question. What do you think is one of your like favorite memories from getting into Twitch, and not necessarily one of your best streaming memories, but it could be like when you're in someone's chat and something funny has happened, or like what do you think, if you could think of one, your best sort of memory with Twitch?
I don't really have like one memory. It's kind of like a time period. I'd say is probably like when I first started streaming, like a couple months in, where I had chatters and had viewers, and I was slowly starting to meet new people. I'd say it's probably like October time. Like within a few weeks, like just playing Fortnite and just, you know, like it's like Fortnite is gonna be like one of my favorite games of all time. Like the state it's in right now is fucking utter shite. The way it was like back in October or whatever. That, like the way it was, and the people that I met. Like one of my main viewers, Mexican, he's in my streams all the time. I met him through Fortnite random duels. I mean, I've met my best friend through Fortnite random duels that I speak to. Like I met Tamuri, who then introduced me to Olaf, and like I think I can always be thankful for that, man. Like I'd say like like October time. Like playing Fortnite, I don't think I have a certain
specific thing. But no, that's fair enough, because especially you said you've been streaming like properly for a long time. It's going to be difficult to sort of zone in on one thing. But I was just interested to see if there was anything. And like I said, the start of your streaming is meeting new people. That's obviously a big part of streaming. I'm sure Ed would probably say a similar thing. Get constant viewers in your chat, people who you know and you can talk to, like as if they're a mate, just through Twitch streaming with them.
I mean, in my opinion, it's like just having, because obviously I'm a smaller streamer than you, Ayresie, but like just having like 3 people in my chat, and if they're talking, I'm buzzing, I'm having a banger of a time. Like I don't really give a toss. It's like 3 people. Obviously, it isn't that very many people, but it's like they're taking up their time to watch me.
Yeah, that's what I like, man. Like,
look stupid.
We do anything. They could it's like when people give subs, like they could have done anything with that money, you know, and they decided to spend it on me. Like I find that shit crazy, man. So like, yeah, I just want to say thank you as well for everyone that does support me. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I just thought Fortnite actually did bits for literally everyone.
Literally, man. If it wasn't for Fortnite, I wouldn't be where I am today at all. I wouldn't have got my PC. I wouldn't have met Caramel. I wouldn't have met Simsy. I wouldn't have started streaming. So like, I'm very thankful for Fortnite. Like,
do you have like a time frame of what you want to happen in the future with the amount of followers or subs or anything like that you want to get, or do you just sort of ride in the wave at the moment, seeing where it takes you?
I mean, I think I always have goals and stuff, you know, but I don't ever. Like, they're realistic things. I think eventually, like, I feel like I never want to have a chat that's like, you know, like XQC. Like, I feel like a chat like that would be kind of cool having everyone in your stream, but like, I don't want, like, you can't read chat messages. I feel like perfect for me would be like 300, 400 views. That's where I want to chill. That's my end. 300 to 400 views would be like amazing. Like, that's what I'd like. And have also like a steady income, obviously. But like, at the moment, like, I don't really have any goals. Like, I think I set some goals for myself for the start of this year, which is average like 20 to 30 viewers. Hit like I think hit 100 subs and shit like that, and I've kind of done most of that stuff at the moment, but I haven't really got many main goals at the moment. You know? Like, I kind of just go with the flow, you know, see what happens. You know,
no, that makes sense.
I'd rate that mentality so much.
You don't want to sort of restrict yourself saying, "Oh, by the end of this month, I want this many more follows." If you get there, you haven't got it, then you might be demotivated. Exactly. So, like you say, it's definitely better just to sort of ride it out and see what happens.
100%.
So to slide it from that, Barry just said, "Who will win, KSI or Jake Paul, and how will it end?"
Fucking.
Are you following that much, Eddie?
I literally don't look. I don't watch any of that kind of stuff. I've seen that. I don't even know what's going on. There's a fight happening. Who's fighting?
Oh yeah,
I don't even know.
Mate, I've got no clue.
It's in 2021.
Why are we planning so far ahead, man? We're like, I mean, it's just we're in June.
Did you watch the KSI Logan Paul fight, Desi?
Yeah, I did.
You did, yeah. Did you watch the what do you call it? Jake versus either Deji or an Eason Gibb fight at all?
I remember watching the first boxing fight, which was I don't even remember.
Jake and Deji.
Yeah, I think so. And then I watched the Logan one or something, but I just haven't really kept up with any of it afterwards. Like,
I thought all that boxing stuff was over, man.
Yeah, same actually.
And now it's back in next year. God, that's gonna be mad.
I reckon KSI will win though. I reckon KSI will win. I don't like Jake Paul. 100%. I don't fuck with any of them. I don't like Logan Paul either. Logan wasn't that bad, but I don't really like any of them.
I'll tell you what, Logan Paul's videos are actually kind of bang.
Not gonna lie, I did watch a couple of videos the other day.
His views, Loki, kind of bang.
Yeah.
Even though he might be a bit of a dickhead, but
yeah, he's a bit of a dickhead. But he's pretty entertaining.
Yeah. I definitely prefer his sort of content now because he's sort of in that same mentality as you guys are talking about. He doesn't really care.
He just goes.
He's not posting videos over 10 minutes all the time, so he doesn't really care about the income in that sort of way. And he's not like really fussing too much. I heard he's doing the same sort of style as David Dobrik when it comes to vlogs. And if that works for him, then and he's enjoying it, then why not? Like his vlogs are entertaining. Like
I used to be like a diehard Logan Paul fan. I'm going to admit. Please don't clip that. But like a few years ago, it's kind of before that big like thing happened with him in the forest or whatever. Like I used to like watch his videos all the time, man. And then that happened. I was like, fuck this guy. I don't really want to watch this guy anymore. But like, I think me and Ryan watched one of his videos the other day, and I was like, this ain't half bad now, you know. Like, I don't fuck with Logan Paul out. He's a bit of a dickhead sometimes, but you know, his videos kind of insane.
I mean, they're like 4 minutes though. They're like 4-minute 30 videos, and they actually like include so much like sick stuff. Like he's just, you've seen the one when he bloody puts a elastic band around his house. Like inside his house, right? So he puts an elastic band around like the top of his house and just swung on it. Jumped off the stairs and just swung on it. And it's like, can you imagine? It was funny. It was so funny.
Like I said, he doesn't really care much about what people have said of him because obviously he's had his past, but now he's just trying to have fun with his life. Now he can because it's just what you would do because he's definitely made so many racks from.
If you noticed, he's actually like almost overtaken KSI in subs?
He's overtaken in subs.
Oh,
He
there we go.
overtaken in
It's
subs,
like
a few weeks ago.
Everyone thought.
I don't watch any of KSI's. Like, I don't actually. Like, I don't watch any of KSI's videos. I don't listen to his music. Like, the only reason I think I do support KSI is because I used to watch him and he's British. You know, like this.
Yeah,
I think it's
that makes sense. Do you watch much YouTube in general, or is it more Twitch?
Not really, to be honest. Like, I watch maybe every now and then. I'll be like, do you want to watch this video? Like, I watch this. I watch David Dobrik. David Dobrik I watch all the time though.
Yeah.
And I watch the Sidemen every now and then, but that's literally it. I don't really watch YouTube.
So I watch the Sidemen like group videos. But I don't watch them individual. I don't watch individually, apart from maybe KSI, the odd video. But it was like he's so repetitive now. It's just a Reddit. It's a one question go, like one insult go. It's like, mate, you got to change up your ideas, otherwise you're not gonna like grow anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. He probably doesn't need to. He could probably stop now and still be loaded for the rest of his life. But I mean, I don't know. I think the way he's going, has to kind of like change if he wants to grow anymore. But obviously, he might not be looking for growth anymore. He might just be looking at it because he needs the money.
He overtook Mini Minute on his second channel in subs.
Yeah, he might be he might even overtake Deji at this rate. He's like 9-something mil now on his second channel. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not really caught up in any of his YouTube stuff really. Like
So onto like I've got a few questions actually that I'd like to
go ahead.
Input. Right. So first of all, the main thing is going to be. So I had a look at your own podcast that you've got, the Weekly Waffle, over on YouTube. It's a banger. It was a fun time.
I thought it was gonna flop.
Mate, it was a banger. I loved it. It was fun. It was funny to see all of you.
That.
Right. So basically, I watched a bit where you were saying about how turning off like your view account and stuff can boost motivation. Have you got any like other smaller tips, not just for like my own knowledge, but for like other streamers who might be in the chat who like want to start? Have you got any like advice for anyone?
I mean, like you said, the main one is definitely turning off your view account. Like, don't focus on the numbers. Like, the numbers will come eventually. Like, you don't need to worry about that. Like, even little things like checking your stream summary afterwards. It's like you don't need to do that, you know. Like, that can demotivate you. Like, if you go into your stream, maybe one day you have like an amazing stream, maybe you average 30 viewers, you get 20 new subs, whatever, and you look at the stream summary, see that, and then the next day maybe, I don't know, you average 13 viewers or something, you get no new subs, like nothing. Like, that can obviously demotivate you. So I think literally the main thing I can say for people that want to start streaming is just don't focus on the numbers, man. Like, the numbers don't matter. The numbers will come eventually. Like, it's a minor thing. You really don't need to worry about that. I think that's the main tip that I can give to people that want to start. Just the numbers, man.
I mean, I've definitely like had my time of being demotivated or whatever. But it's like before I had like the setup I've got now with like a computer that can do what I want it to do.
Yeah.
It's like I used to stream at 420p, no face cam, crappy mic. Basically, one monitor. Same. It was literally horrendous, right? And don't get me wrong, I had viewers, like I've got some like OG viewers who still hop into my stream now. And like I used to be at like a solid like 1 the whole stream, right? Literally for so long. And I was just like, why am I doing this, man? I've done this for, I don't know, 5 months.
That's kind of what I was like. If you see someone one view, like, what's the point?
Yeah,
like, what's the point at this point?
Exactly.
But like, you kind of got to push through that stage. Like, it's always that awkward stage when you start streaming of having like nobody chatting and stuff. But eventually, if you put enough effort and time into it, and consistency as well. Consistency is another tip that I can give you, because obviously, if you don't have a stream schedule or anything, but like if people know that you're going to be live at this time every day, then that's a good thing to do. Be really consistent.
So you actually told me that. I remember it was a couple months ago. Well, it was probably a couple of weeks ago, actually, not a couple of months ago. Yeah. And you said that consistency is like one of the main things. And then since then, I literally made a streaming schedule, and I was like, right, I'm gonna stream every single day, 10 a.m. See what happens.
Yeah, because I wake up. That. Mate, I loved when you did that, because that, like, even though I don't stream or anything like that, I just loved seeing your commitment to it. Because I know, just by watching, because I watch quite a lot of your streams when you're just live. I lurk, I do a lot of that, even though you probably don't like me doing it. But like, I watch it, and just seeing you having that schedule just shows how committed you are to it, and it makes me think that you know where you want to go with this, and it's a lot better. It's a lot better.
I mean, I basically streamed like it probably would have been about a month straight, maybe like a bit less of a month, probably like 20 something days, and it was 10 a.m. every single day, so Monday to Sunday, and I would stream for about 3 or 4 hours, or maybe like it might be a shorter stream. The one issue that I found with that was obviously because I'm still at home and I still have a family. Like 10 a.m, they're not going to wake up at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So there could be some family issues with that. And
I'll stream in the evening, and my mum smokes me sometimes, bro. Like, holy shit, 'cause I get hella loud in my streams. Especially, one thing with me, it's really weird. The more people in my chat, the louder I'll be. I don't know why that.
It's hype.
It's just hype.
I get like really excited sometimes, you know. Because obviously sometimes I peek over at my view account, like I'll turn on and have a look. But like sometimes I'll get really loud. Holy shit, bro! My mum comes down the stairs like fucking. She's out to get me, mate.
I mean, it's fun, but it's like obviously when you live with family, it's like you can't just accommodate for your needs. You have to kind of do it for everyone else's as well.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Like, don't get me wrong.
He'll mic. And like he is so loud all the time. I'm like, if you could do that, your streams would be so much better. But you can't really do that all the time. So yeah.
And yes, Ryan, you can ask questions, bro. We're not going to just ignore you if you've got a question.
What do your what did your mum think of you streaming?
I mean,
she
she likes me doing it. She knows that like I make a little bit of money from it, and she's kind of proud of me for it, I guess. Like she's supportive of it. She's definitely supportive of it. I kind of still have to kind of tell her everything about it and stuff. Don't think she really cares, but I still tell her and stuff. And
was there a time where she wasn't exactly like when you first told her? Was it like a bit like I don't really want to say anything?
Because I think Ed's still in that situation, isn't it? Because
exactly.
So how do you go about doing that?
I didn't really tell her. It's kind of like maybe she'd walk in one time and I'd be like, Mum, I'm streaming or something, and that's kind of the main way that I kind of told her, I guess.
Yeah.
But like eventually when I told Mum, like, oh Mum, I made, I don't know, eventually start £10 today or something. You know, she'd kind of and that was when she kind of started to realise that, you know, maybe I can actually make something out of this, you know. Maybe I can see something in the future.
I think that's exactly what I've got to kind of do, because I mean, obviously you only get a payout every month.
Yeah.
So it's like until that time actually comes that I'm gonna make money from it, I kind of can't say anything.
You only need like 30 more quid though, don't you?
Exactly, yeah, in it. But it is what it is. I mean, you just kind of like keep grinding, don't you? And that's just how it comes at that point.
Yeah, you just got to put the work in, and then it'll all come back. You got to put the money in to get the money out. Really, like holy shit, this microphone here, and I think Limits, you can say the exact same thing, bro. Holy fuck, my microphone was utter shite. Like genuinely, mate, it was awful. It sounded like I was using a Metro newspaper as my bloody microphone. Like it was so bad. This is the best investment. I know one guy, he came into my stream and he was like, bro, like I think it was one of my main viewers now actually, like he came into my stream the day I got the new microphone, and he said if I had the old microphone he wouldn't have stayed, and he's been in my stream for like 8 months now.
That's mad.
So like genuinely you got to put the money in to get the money
so
out.
I mean, obviously I've got the same mic as you because I like asked for your opinion and whatever, but mine sounds a lot different to yours purely I think, and I even spoke to you actually about it. And because you then said a pop filter is important because obviously it stops all the sharp noises that come out of your voice or whatever. And obviously how close it is to my mic, I don't have enough room for an arm, so I can't actually get one yet. And also the size of the room actually plays a big part. Like my 100%. Room is probably double the size of what you're in now. So it's like it's going to be a lot harder to kind of like change my mic, but I'm sure at one point I'll get it perfectly fine. Or whatever. Yeah,
like I think like the microphone that I've got, it sounds really good considering the microphone is. I don't know. I think it might be the way my monitors are, or like the way the sound. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. But yeah, eventually I need to upgrade it though because it's getting a little bit shit. I've had it for a while now. But,
so
it's a decent mic to be fair. It doesn't pick up any sort of harsh noise or anything like that.
It does the job. What
do you think your next investment is going to be in your sort of streaming?
Next investment will be a new PC. I need to get a new PC.
You've been talking about that for what?
Times that my PC will just crash midstream. It's so annoying. So I need to build a new PC, and then I'll probably use the PC I have at the moment as a streaming PC. So that will be.
You're gonna do one of them double setups.
So I kind of like I thought about that. So basically, when my brother went to university, I gave him my old computer because he needed it for like because of just the power that it had. Basically, it's better than a laptop or whatever.
Yeah.
So hopefully, when I get that back, I might actually be able to do like a duo stream setup because streaming it like the thing about streaming and streaming games is literally on any computer you could stream 1080p 60 FPS, right? On any computer, if you weren't playing a game and you had one screen, right, you'd probably be able to do it fine. It's just the fact that the games nowadays take up about 60% of your CPU. Yeah, unless you have like the best of the best, like CPU, that sort of stuff.
It's a bit of a sticky one, especially if you want to like the new games like Warzone. Holy shit!
Warzone, it probably takes up about 60% of my CPU.
Takes up 100% of mine. It's a bit of a sticky one, but hopefully when I get the new PC, it's gonna be blessed. I can just play whatever game I want without worrying about it. So that'd be really good. I'm excited for that, man.
That's a big investment.
So much money at the moment. I think it's meant to be like I want to spend because I got the graphics card already. So it'll be like £600, saying £600, £700, but it's up to like £850 at the moment. It's actually mad with everything going on. So
so Ryan asked if this is directed to you, Ayresie, any organisations you'd like to join in the future.
Obviously,
the phase and the optic and
I was gonna say,
that sort of stuff. You know, how it is.
My favorite organisation has got to be Phase. Obviously, it's like I think that's everyone's main goal in it and everything.
I think mine's 100 Thieves. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, I like 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves and Phase are probably like my two favourite. I just like the people in Phase.
I think it's.
But, like, if we're talking realistic, like I don't really know. Buzzkill seem like a really good organisation. They're based in the UK. There's a lot of really cool people, and I'd say genuinely at the moment, probably Buzzkill will probably be my my main goal at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I thought about 100 Thieves purely because I used to watch Optic all the time. Back in the Black Ops 2 days, right? Optic used to be my like inspiration, like how good they were and how good like Scumpy was, for example. Like he had his prime time in Black Ops 2 when he could have been the best, like classed as one of the best gamers. Best like PS4 or best Black Ops 2 gamer, and then I watched like Nadeshot for a while, and I knew how like popular he was. And then when he said, "Oh yeah, I'm making my own org," I was like, "Oi, that's actually kind of mad." How he's got to that point is like ridiculous.
Yeah, I find that awesome, man. What he's done is crazy. Because 100 Thieves are a really good team. See, because I only really got into gaming and PC and stuff like that, like maybe like 2.5 years ago. So I've hardly been doing it for time. Like, I mean, obviously, I had like a Wii thing where I was doing like Wii Sports. But I don't think you can really count that as like proper gaming. You know, we bloody daily exercise. I don't think you can. But yeah, I've only really been into it for the past couple of years. So I don't know much about that kind of stuff. Like I've never been doing any Call of Duty or nothing like that, man. So that's probably why I'm so shit at every game that I play as
well. I mean, Harry and I have always been into like playing games together. Like back in like we used to play Black Ops 1 together, Black Ops 2. Like I started playing games like my first FPS game, right, was Star Wars Battlefront on the PlayStation 2. And it probably was about 120p resolution on this tiny little screen, and I was just sat there as a little kid, like, "Oh yeah, this is brilliant."
I think I still have on the Star Wars Battlefront game on my PC. I fucking love that game. That is a great game.
Star Wars is like the way forward. Honestly, it's actually like insane. And obviously,
No, carry on.
Obviously, when it came to like Black Ops 2, I thought Black Ops 2 was like the start of like me actually playing like competitive esports or whatever. Because obviously, how you and I used to play League Play.
Yeah,
like that was our go-to game. We'd come back after school and we'd just sit there for hours just playing League Play, which is like the competitive with Black Ops 2 at the time. And we just bash it. It was so funny.
Yeah, I've never really done any of that, you know, man. Like it's only been like the past 2 years, and I wasn't even proper gaming. Like it was only at my dad's house, so like I don't have any of these memories. I kind of feel like I left.
You missed out, bro. You might have to. We might have to take you on an adventure.
You could go back to Black Ops 2, and you probably think it's better than Warzone. Black Ops 2 is literally the best game.
Best Call of Duty ever. If you're gonna start playing Call of Duty, go play Black Ops 2.
It's literally so good.
I was that weirdo that would just do sports all the time when I was younger, so
yeah.
I don't really.
I can imagine you doing
sport.
I can imagine you on stream.
I haven't fully left my house properly in about 2 months. I went out this morning at 4 a.m. and that's the most I've done.
Oh, for that sunrise, I saw that on Twitter. That was actually like best photography skills there, mate.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah.
that was fun. Yeah, but
What sports did you used to play?
I used to cycle. Cycling, I used to be that sweaty cyclist. Used to have like one of them roll bikes, had the lycra. Like I was that guy. But I just can't be fucked anymore. Like, especially in Bath as well. Like everywhere is just hills. I can't be fucked to go out my house and just cycle up a massive hill.
When
like,
you can sit at your desk and stream.
Literally, man, I just don't see the point in it. It's obviously good to get exercise every now and then, but
yeah. Don't want to overdo it, like.
yeah.
So we got a question in relation to Black Ops 2. All right, so we got asked: capture the flag or uplink?
The fuck is that, mate?
Right, so Ezzy, you don't have a clue, right? But
no.
I'm pretty sure uplink wasn't a game mode in Black Ops 2.
No,
it was a map. It was a DLC map on Black
100%.
Ops 2. So capture the flag, mate. League play, mate. That shit.
A hardpoint league play, was it? Hardpoint league play.
Hardpoint league play with Bants though, because you just memorize. Yeah. Like it got to a point where you'd memorize all of like the all of the rotations. You know exactly where it was.
On Yemen, wasn't it?
Oh, uplink on the newer CODs. Oh, that was like Advanced Warfare and stuff.
What? I don't know. Oh,
when you pick up the ball, it's like the ball. You pick up the ball and you chuck it at people, and like you can pass it around and then chuck it. Like it's basically capture the flag just with a ball. Dodgeball. Yeah, basically. But you'd have to you'd have to still like go back and forth across the map or whatever. Oh wait, Ezzy, mate, you missed out on all this, mate. You need to go back.
Mate,
you need to go.
You're not speaking fucking Chinese, and I probably understand just as well, mate. Like, I feel like I did miss out though, man. Like, I never did any of this stuff, man.
Have you ever thought about going back to like the old games, like some of the old games you used to like think about, like back in the day?
See, I don't know, like, I see what I did, like, I literally didn't play any games, you know, like, I feel like I missed out, like, I seen all my friends playing COD all the time, like, they'd be on their Xbox, I'd be in the group chat, like, oh, come on, let's all go on COD, I was like,
I don't have COD.
I want to go for a cycle up some hills,
mate, I want to go on a cycle, bro.
I'm not glad to fucking off cycle, like, why did I do that? What was going through my brain?
I want to get me Lycra on, I want to cycle up some hills, I don't want to game with them, mate, I don't want to game with the boys.
I don't think I was, mate. What the fuck was I doing? What the fuck was I doing?
Mate, I prefer Lycra over Black Ops 2 100%. I would look panging some Lycra right now, is all I'm saying.
I can't be doing that, mate. Never again. I'm going to burn that Lycra tonight, you know, I'm going to do that.
Burn the
Lycra. Wait, Ezzy, have you ever played Minecraft before?
Yeah, I actually used to play Minecraft on my iPad.
Mate, Minecraft it hits different.
On your have you never played it on your PC?
No, I've had it on my PC, but I just don't probably play it.
Mate,
but I was that weirdo though that would try and make fucking Hogwarts and creative. Like I never did any of that survival stuff. So,
wait, survival though? So basically, like, obviously we've been playing Minecraft for ages. So you kind of like memorize all the crafting. Stuff. So then it got to a point where like you complete the game within like the first hour. Like we'd have like full diamond in the first hour, and then we just build.
Thing is, I don't know if you're the same with this, but my girlfriend also mentioned to me how she played Minecraft when she was when she was younger on her iPad, and she would play just creative as well. And I would say to her, so you haven't actually played Minecraft.
Yeah,
you don't.
Yeah. Creative does matter. Creative literally completes the game for you. Like before you even
creative is fun as well to build what you want.
Yeah, to mess around,
especially on PC.
Yeah,
it's kind of like creative Fortnite. I guess you just do what you want. Just let your creativity just take over. Really, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just funny.
It's the easier way to do it anyway. So
yeah. And it was just bounce though, because Minecraft was so much fun. It's like if you're playing with mates as well, like Sky Wars, Bed Wars.
My friends actually might have to look into getting it now. You kind of make me want to.
You got to try it.
Literally, I'd say the thing that started me and Ed off in wanting to do YouTube or something like that would have been Black Ops 2 and Minecraft at the same time, and we just, it was them games that just wanted us to post.
It's not like we were.
Online.
It's not even like we were bad at the games. Like Black Ops 2, we were actually like so good.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Like obviously being humble and all that bollocks, but that kind of just goes out the window.
Well, while we were like getting our what do you call it? Little webcams on a pile of books trying to record our screen.
Oi,
Eddie was out with a little GoPro on his life bike.
You know what? Actually, when I was about that age, I used to do YouTube. I used to make YouTube videos, but
the amount of accounts we must have made to restart and get like a better intro or better name, mate. We used to, right? We were playing Black Ops 2 Zombies, right? At my house, right, when we were younger, and we were playing on this tiny little screen. It must have been a 20-inch TV,
probably smaller.
Yeah, right. And we'd have to stack a phone that had a streaming bookmark of 10 minutes max each time. So we'd stream.
I respect.
Mate, we had to stack it up on books, get it perfect, so it like have the whole screen on it. This is split screen as well.
8 years ago, something like that.
And it literally, we'd have to restart and drag all the folders off over like 6 minutes in because it kept running out of memory on the phone. Like, that was the true start of bloody streaming.
Yeah, I used to when I was, I think, like, I must have been like when you lot were playing fucking Minecraft and Black Ops stuff. I was out
exploring the world.
The YouTube videos that I used to make, mate, holy fuck, they are shocking. My YouTube channel, I don't know why it got deleted or something. I don't know why. I'm very happy it did, because I think like 2 months ago or something, I actually still have all the videos, like the unedited ones as well on Google Photos.
Everyone in the chat now, get him to upload it on his YouTube now. Everyone make a poll, get him to upload unreleased videos.
I kind of have. I think if you on one of my YouTube videos, you can kind of see it at the end. May or may not have been doing a bad baby impression, but we moved past those times in my life. We don't do about it, mate. All right, but yeah, fucking never again.
I'll tell you what, is there anyone else like shining? Mate, I'm looking at my face cam now, mate. I'm shining. I'm so hot.
I look dark as hell, man. Holy shit! I don't know why I look so dark.
Well, I'm shining in this light, you know.
Boiling at the moment, bro. Holy shit.
So nice.
I'm ginger as well. I look disintegrate if I step outside, so it's a bit of a sticky one.
But just make sure you put your helmet on then when you go out, and then you find Cool, that's right. Okay. But
have you got anything else you'd like to sort of mention, Ayresie, before we sort of come to a little finale?
I don't think I have much else to say, really. I think I've said most of it at the moment. So yeah.
Ayresie's story. There you go, ladies and gents. Well, that's everything from us then over Podcast Essential. It feels so wet.
We can say is thank you to Ayresie for coming on. Obviously, you didn't have to, but
thank you, man.
It's been
no worries, bro.
No worries. It's just been done.
It's fun coming on. Yeah, it's fun coming on.
Thank you very much, mate. Right, okay.
No worries.
Thank you to everyone who's jumped in today as well. I know, like half of these people have jumped into the chat anyway. But still,
and we need to thank Ayresie for the people coming in as well.
Yeah, Ayresie, mate. You dumb bitch.
Thank you lot for coming in, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Much love to everyone. Right, okay.
Very good.
Because you guys already know the drill with Ayresie. You know all of his socials and all of that. It will be put in the bottom of our YouTube video.
Do you want to plug it anyway, Ayresie? Just because?
Yeah.
Just twitch.tv/Ayresie. That's it, really. I'll be live tomorrow. I haven't been streaming for like a week.
There we go. Yeah, he's back at it, boys. Back on the grind.
We brought him back, I'd say. We brought him back.
We're making him miss it. He's going to come back with a Minecraft survival first time tomorrow.
I will be sat in my Lycra as well. I'll be sat in my Lycra.
Do it.
Bike in the background.
Get the bike in the background.
I love it. Absolutely.
Right, okay. Much love, guys. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, man. See you in a bit.
Cheers.